Just hold on, Andrew. Ah. As you can see, we are now in big money territory. Oh, shoot. Was that a damn armadillo? Good Lord. Actually standing on the very edge of my new $1 million hunting, fishing, camping property. All right, guys, before we get into today's video where I reveal to you the new $1 million property, first, I've got a word from the video sponsor, Deeper. Now look, for you guys who don't know what Deeper is, let me just say, it's not just this little electronic floating bobber right here, okay? It does a lot more than you think it does. This guy right here is the new Deeper Pro Plus 2 smart sonar. This thing is gonna help you figure out the water depths, gonna tell you whether or not there are fish in any body of water that you can find. Using this smart sonar, you can create some bathymetric maps, basically contour maps, water depths, temperatures, where the fish are, all that good stuff. It's gonna let you do some scanning, that way you guys can see underwater vegetation, you guys can see laydowns, all different types of structure, where the fish like to hide. It's gonna help you do that from the bank or a kayak or a boat, doesn't matter. You can use this thing in any situation. One of my favorite things to do, guys, is to tie this thing on a rod, chuck it out there to the deepest part of the pond that I'm fishing from the bank, and just kind of slowly wind it in and get that whole reading right there on my smartphone. Once you guys download the Fish Deeper app on your smartphone, you're gonna be ready to rock and roll. There's also a ton of accessories out there like the flexible kayak arm 2.0 that I use myself on my kayaks whenever I'm doing a little bit of a yak dangle in the backyard pond or anywhere else. Guys, Deeper is currently celebrating their 10-year anniversary, basically their birthday right now. So if you guys click the link right at the top of the description, it's gonna take you to their website where if you guys wanna purchase one of these little smart sonars, you can, or there's even a giveaway going on right now that you can enter as well. I've used Deeper smart sonars in the past, guys. They are freaking awesome. They're easy to use. It's basically 3 steps. You unbox this thing, you charge it, you download the app, you're ready to go. You're ready to fish, ready to find the fish, ready to find that structure where the fish are hiding. Go check them out, guys. They're a great company. Click the link in the description. Now, back to today's video. Let's go check on neighbor Daryl's chickens real quick. For some reason, when neighbor Daryl goes out of town, he leaves me in charge of his animals and his property. Daryl, if you're watching this, man, all I can tell you is that's a huge mistake. Definitely have not been down here in days, so I hope all of his chickens are not just massacred. I don't hear a single chicken. That makes me incredibly nervous. They're probably just in the woods. Ah, there they are. There's some. There's some chickens in there. Chicky! Look, they're coming. Look, my little call worked. Yeah. Chicky, chicky! Chicky, chicky! Oh my God, it's working. Chicky, chicky! Chicky, hey. Let's check on the babies. Daryl's got like a ton of babies in here. Look at them. Dude, they're chilling. I love Daryl's setup, by the way. He's got like the coolest thing they call it, like a brood box or whatever. Keeps all of them safe. Look at the ones with the little puffballs on their head. Look at my guy right here with the little fuzz on his head. That's by far one of the coolest chickens I've ever seen. All the baby chickens look accounted for. They've got clean water, they got food. Beautiful thing about chickens, that's pretty much all they need. And warmth. Got them locked in this box with the red lights going, so they are good. Let's check out old Tammy and Tina. Tammy! Tina! Hey girl! Hey Tammy, Tina! Look at y'all. My favorite goats. Hey Tina! Hey Tina! Hey Teen Teen! Tammy's got the horns, Tina's the tiny little girl. Oh, Teen, I love you too. Don't you bite me. I've still never been bit by these goats. It's crazy. I've hand fed them for like a year now. They've never bit me one time. It's freaking crazy. Let's get some chicken crumbles out there. I just like to give it a nice little toss. That way it just goes everywhere. Give them some stuff to forage on for days. They'll be finding little treasure pellets for days. Ha! Watch out, Tam. You're in front of the feed bowl, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump it on your face. You did stick your face in the bowl. Dang, Tina. You looking thick on the back end, girl. Tammy always bullies her. I have to like watch a little bit. Come on, Tina, eat. Tina, you need to eat. Don't let that Tammy bully you. Tammy, you better stop it, Tammy. That's rude, and you know it. All right, folks, I've left y'all in suspense long enough. I mean, I know you guys know by title and thumbnail, something huge has happened, and You guys know we have the goats, we have chickens. Neighbor Daryl has a ton of chickens. We've got like 30 acres between the two of us that we kind of use to mess around. And of course we got the backyard pond. But now I want to show you guys what I'm really excited about, and I think you guys will be too. Let's head literally across the street from my house and let's talk. Now guys, I know it may look like we're just sitting in the middle of a field right now, but we're actually standing on the very edge of my new $1 million, which is just weird saying that out loud. I know, just bear with me. $1 million hunting, fishing, camping property, okay? Ranch, you could call it any of those things. But the point is, this is absolutely massive. So your boy has been in negotiations for the last like week or so. In fact, you guys have seen me film on this property, especially if you're a member of Uncut Outdoors, which is where I post all of my hunting content, trapping content, anything where we kill or clean an animal, I put it on Uncut Outdoors. It's a long story, but I can't risk putting that stuff on YouTube. So that's where that content is. But you guys have probably seen me over here doing something. But what you guys have not seen is every square inch of this property like we're going to show you in today's video. I don't want to get into too many details because I don't think you guys care about that stuff, honestly, anyways. But if you're wondering, this is located in Southeast Alabama. It's almost directly across the street from my current property. It's 272 acres. There's monster white-tailed deer out here. There are turkeys to be hunted. There are ducks. There's a river that runs through a certain part of this property. There's multiple creeks and natural springs that can be dammed up to form a pond, a big lake. There's so many opportunities for amazing content here. The ideas are actually limitless. So I could sit here and talk to you guys all day. Don't want to do that. I want to start off these property videos the right way. Let's just dive right into exploring this property. And I'm going to show you guys as much as I possibly can in a 20 to 30 minute YouTube video. And I want to hear from you guys in the comment section of what video ideas you guys want to see. I'm going straight to the comment section after I publish this video. And I'm going to pick 3 comments with the most likes with an idea. And I'm going to do those ideas as long as it's not like, murder my entire family on the new property or something like that. So, let's not make any of those recommendations. Let's go explore. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like me and you just think to yourself, 272 acres, like on one hand, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you really start riding through it, walking it, going around the perimeter, you start realizing how massive 272 acres of mainly hardwoods and timber, how big that actually is. To give it a little bit of perspective, me personally, now I'm in my 30s, I'm a grown man, spent time in the military. So I'd like to consider myself somebody who can find their way around. And I have 100% gotten lost on this property before. Just, you take a wrong turn on a trail, you take another wrong turn, next thing you know, you have no idea where you are. Oh, shoot. My bad. You good? Not sure what I just hit. Was that a damn armadillo? Good Lord. All right, Andrew, let's get in the woods, man. There's so many already made riding trails in here. It's almost completely trailed out. Like everywhere you want to go, there's a trail, a nice trail like this one right here that we're on, cut to where you want to go. Now, of course, trails have to be maintained, grass has to be cut. There's a lot of things that has to happen in order for this property to be maintained properly. And that's all stuff I'm gonna have to learn as I go. Look at this first little area right here, man. This is like one of my favorite areas on the property here. This is the first little cleared area. Now, I'm not sure what the previous owners used this area for. It almost looks like a food plot, but it's not. There's no shoot house, there's no stand. But I tell you what, man, we could do some bow hunting right here, don't you think?
Could.
There's plenty of trees to climb up in and like just send a little arrow down this way. You could set up a feeder just like he has right there, a little corn thrower in here to kind of get him to come in. This isn't gonna be just about hunting stuff. It's just kind of the first thing that popped into my mind. But this is like the first little clearing area, and there's just so much stuff you could do, like camping stuff here. You could clear out this little area, build a little shack. You could do like off the grid type stuff. Man, this is so exciting, guys. The ideas are already just flowing. The juices are flowing. We haven't even gotten into the meat of this property yet. Keep it going. Oh shoot, we're sloping down, baby. Let me put her in neutral. We're just sliding. Oh man. Oh God, there's a trail right there. Should we take it? Do it. We have to. We must take every trail we see. You guys can see though how pretty these trails are. They're they're in freaking perfect condition, really. Aside from like some trimming, collecting some wood that's fallen. Oh boy. Oh, we also got creek number 1 right here, baby. Oh yeah. Look at that creek. Oh my God, Andrew.
Yeah.
We drove for 2 minutes and there's already fresh running water. So it's like a little waterfall guy right here, just kind of pooling up. Probably hella water moccasins right here. There are creeks running like this all throughout the property, guys. I mean, you can see this one just goes on as long as the eye can see. We could probably put on some muck boots and just walk up this thing one day and follow it and just see how far it goes. If I had to guess, it's probably miles of creek system. And the same way going this way. It drops down right here, got a little pool. I think this is one of the areas that we're looking at potentially to dam up to create either a really large lake or kind of just a normal pond. Dude, I think this trail, if I'm correct, I think this one goes to Big Money. Yeah, this is Big Money, right?
Yeah.
This is the big food plot sand right here. Oh yeah, there he is. Big Money. Right there up at the top of that hill. This is where I missed not 1 but 2 deer this year, including the buck of a lifetime. But it's okay because I got 2 as well. I'm 2 for 4, all right, 50%. I know I suck, but it was my first year. Give me a break. Let's go check out Big Money, the actual stand. This is a really one of many pristine box stands. It's like 6 by 8. I mean, you can put like 3 people in there easily. And you can even like camp in. You can camp in these deer stands, bro. They're so big, they're so nice. If you guys don't believe me, check this out. There she is. Big Money. I think they've told me that over the years they named it that because this box stand in particular, for whatever reason, this area of the property is where the biggest bucks come out, just like the one that I missed. But check this view out. Critters? Anything? Ooh, somebody's nice little pee bottle. Nice. It's probably mine, like from 8 months ago, so that's good. Just leave that in there. Well, come on in, folks, have a seat. As you can see, we are now in Big Money territory. You've been in this stand with me a few times.
I have.
Dude, look at this, guys. There's like, they got the carpet right here to keep your gun barrel and the stock from making any noise. I mean, look how big this is. I don't know if on camera if it really does it justice, but this is definitely like 6 by 6 at the minimum. Might even be, I think it's 6 by 8. Dude, we should do like a 24-hour like hunting challenge when season comes back in.
We should.
And just we can't leave the stand until we shoot a deer or something like that. Here, show them that view, Andrew. Looking down that lane, guys, that's like 300 yards to the very end of it. I mean, it's a long shooting lane all downhill. You've also got that little lane to the side right there. They say the deer do come by there as well. As far as deer stands, man, this is just one of like 4 or 5 pristine ones just like this on this property. Let's keep on exploring. All right, so we're continuing down the main trail. That's what I'm calling the main trail, just so I can kind of have like some landmarks. That way we can navigate around this place when we get in here. It's so massive, guys. I'm trying to tell you, you get lost in a heartbeat out here. Ah! Some more, like there's some swamp and stuff over there, but that's not the river. I think that's just like some marshy lowlands. A lot of water on this property though, a ton of water. And in fact, a very large river cuts through this property. Now, I can't get to it. It's so deep in the woods. It's gonna be like an on-foot mission. But if you guys want to see that, smash that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments section. Speaking of water, got creek number 2. This one right here, this is what I like to call the main creek because it cuts the main path in half, as you guys can see. And this is almost like a third of the way through the property. I know we've only gone a third of the way, right? It's almost overwhelming because there's so much stuff. I literally don't even know where to begin. Starting to come up on an area now that I actually just helped neighbor Daryl and Mr. Neal, the guy who owned this property. I helped them burn a ton of land out here because apparently in turkey season you burn a bunch of stuff because the turkey absolutely love a freshly burned area. Had no idea, never heard that before, but I'm going to trust them as experts. So this entire block of woods, so you can see the path we're going down right now, all this stuff to the left, this entire block of woods we burnt around the edge. And a lot of the actual thick stuff in there was just on fire at one point last week. Watch your eye, Andrew.
That was close.
That was close. coming up on box stand number 2. This is the one that they call the Hammer. I love the names, man. The names are so dope, and they just get you so fired up to hunt them. Like Big Money, the Hammer. Like, it's crazy freaking names. I've actually never been in this stand. We gotta go check it out. Oh God, I almost cut my head off. Nice. Ooh, got a little rug in this action. I like it. The old Hammer. Welcome y'all. Man, this is freaking awesome. They should have never gave us a place like this. They messed up big time.
Parker must have some part in that one.
Parker, you dirty rat. Apparently a good friend Parker was here. If you guys remember, Parker was the kid who went alligator hunting with us down in Florida and he's killed like more alligators than I've been on dates in my entire life. What a man. Shout out to you, Parker. Oh, this went the right way, but... Just hold on, Andrew! That's definitely not the trail anymore. We've lost the trail. That's why you buy ATVs. I see the shrine. This stand, this thing right here. This stand has a very special place in my heart. The only place on planet Earth that I have shot and killed a deer out of. And I've done it twice out of that one stand. This place, the shrine, it's almost like a religious, like the shrine, the God is helping me himself or something like that. But check this place out. Might be a little redundant. I mean, I get it. It's a box stand, but just trying to show you guys just how vast this property is. It just goes and goes and goes. Guys, before we even show you this stand, just take a walk right here with me real quick. Guys, there's a massive part of this property that they call the bottom. And that just means like the landscape goes down drastically. That's where the river is. There's so much water. And this is just one small area. And look how massive this bottom area is. All right, going up the shrine while holding a camera. Incredibly unsafe. Oh, and it's really low on the old head. Oh yeah. Oh, that's my chair right there. I mean, guys, just check out this view, man. Lane. Looks like they started writing welcome and they realized they didn't want to welcome anybody. They were just like, welcome. Nah. No, I don't come to the shrine. The shrine is not a welcoming place. Yeah. Sheet metal is still sharp, if anybody was wondering. It's incredibly sharp. I no longer have a pinky. Whew. I really want to show you guys the bottom area a little bit better, and there is a place called Buck Ridge on this property. Probably the most scenic place. Water, deer, everything. Excuse me, I'm getting a little choked up here. This is by far the most scenic place on the property. I also want you all to pay attention to how quiet it is. It's so quiet. Somehow it's quieter than anywhere else on the property. I don't know why. Check this out. Now the stand is kind of small, but forget about the stand for a second. Look at this view. There's actually another part of the trail that goes way around. You can actually drive a buggy or even a truck if it's dry enough. By far quietest, most peaceful, coolest scenic spot on the property. What I've just showed you is like 3% of the property is what I just showed you. All the riding, all the deer stands, box stands, all the really cool scenic spots. That was nothing, guys. That was nothing. That was just scratching the surface. Quite simply because if we showed you guys every acre out of that 272, it would be 10 YouTube videos long. So we need to find some uncharted areas. We need to find that river. We need to find new areas to hunt. We need to find new areas to trap, new areas to do whatever. We want to be able to shoot some guns, some long range type shooting. We want to be able to build some type of a pond or a lake or something. That way we can fish and stock it. Point is, guys, there's just unlimited potential. When you own a piece of property, and this is my first time really owning a big piece of land. So I cannot stress enough how much I need y'all's help. Not only to like this video with the thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe, but comment section, okay? 3 ideas. I'm gonna go in there and find the 3 ideas with the most likes that's actually something that we can do, and I'm gonna do them. Let's get out of the woods for a minute. This is just so amazing. I just wanna stay out here for the rest of my life. Guys, I don't think there's much else to say at this point. I mean, I've shown you guys some of the property, but we really just scratched the surface. But I think I've said everything I need to say, guys. I want to hear from y'all. I know that I've been kind of chilling the last few months on YouTube. That's just because it was the winter time and just spending some time with the family, you know, doing the whole bear hibernation thing. You know, you just go missing for a few months. But we're back now, folks, on this channel. We are back with a capital B. We're going to have property videos coming out weekly. We're gonna have boat restoration, which you guys saw a few days ago. We're gonna have that project weekly updates. We're gonna have fishing vlogs, you know, the normal type, I don't wanna say normal, but you know, the normal type of fishing content that you guys are used to on this channel. We're gonna have that weekly. We're gonna be dropping podcasts. If you guys don't know, the Fishing After Dark podcast with me and AO Fishing, gonna be dropping one of those weekly. That is a separate channel, so you have to go check that out on your own. And also gonna be dropping at least one video on uncut outdoors every week. And that's, like I said, that's the hunting, trapping, anything that has to do with killing, you know, an animal for sustenance or for whatever reason, a nuisance animal, that kind of stuff. We just can't put it on YouTube, guys. I know some guys still put that stuff on YouTube. I've seen y'all's comments, but here's the thing. I could put that stuff on YouTube, but every time you do, you're risking losing your channel. You're risking demonetization. You're risking losing your livelihood. And I cannot take that risk. Maybe those guys are comfortable taking that risk. I am not. YouTube says you can do that stuff now as long as you don't show like blood and stuff, but A, how can you show cleaning an animal without showing blood? And B, I don't trust YouTube. I don't think they're gonna tell us, oh yeah, it's gonna be fine, and then they're just gonna let us put whatever we want on YouTube, you know? So uncut outdoors, unfortunately, that's just where we have to put stuff like that. And I like it, it's really fun. There's tons of giveaways that go on there every single month. So all I can say is go check it out. If you don't like it, leave, you know what I mean? No problem with me. I love you guys either way. I appreciate y'all being viewers on my channel, and I hope you're ready for a wild and fun year, because that's the best way I can describe it. It's gonna be wild and it's gonna be fun. See you guys later. Bye.